Alright, y'all, I'm pretty much set up. So this pump came, it needed a 1/4 inch NPT on that side. I ended up having to buy this fitting here, which was 1/4 inch NPT to male BSPT for this fitting. I had this hose already. I also had to buy some of these. That's just a male Foster head with a female that went on the end of this hose, so I could hook to that, which I already had. I bought that a little while ago. This I also already had, same line. Went to a filter dryer coalescer type deal that I had. I was gonna get a pump but never did. Same thing, I had to get 2 of those fittings so that I could go to that BSP. I had one of these female Foster fittings, so I already had that. I bought this just in case it's not auto and I need to manually do the air valve. It's got that muffler on it, so I'm thinking that it is auto, but just in case, I went on ahead and bought that. And it came with 2 1/2 inch fittings. Well, it came with 3. So I put one on here, and they were all G12 to whatever that is, 1/2 inch tube. So got that, and I'm set up. This I already have. I'm going to use that nitrogen tank right there for a drive gas. And I have this one open already. It's at about 2300 psi. Do I have this one open? Oh, that one was not open. Got this one open now. This one reads in bars. I don't know what's exactly in there. A little over 1.5 bars. So I'm filling this one from this nitrogen tank with 2000 psi in it. I'm about to hook up that nitrogen drive here and see what happens. Alright, we got this open. So this bottle is brand new. It should have came full, so unless that gauge is wrong, it should have been at least 2300 psi. That gauge might be wrong. It's saying 19. But anyway, we're going to roll this up to around 100 psi for the drive gas. Alright, and let it rip. Alright, here we go. Okay, I've got air escaping everywhere on this valve. Still did something. I'm going to tighten this valve up. I got a feeling I'm not getting enough power. But it looks like that works in auto. So for those of you who wanted to know, yes, this is an auto gas booster. But let me pause and tighten up this some fittings on here that I got leaking. Alright, y'all, we back. I tightened everything down. I got 4 cycles out of that, and we're up a little bit already. So we're gonna turn this nitrogen back on. Alright. Sounds a little better. Somewhere there's a leaking again. Alright, done with my leaks. So this is the setup. That nitrogen coming in. What we got here? Let's see what we got here. I'll make sure we don't start leaking somewhere. Somewhere is leaking. I hear some air still flowing out somewhere. As long as it ain't right here, I'm cool with it. Alright, we ain't got no leaks here. That's most important. Somewhere the low. Oh, that's leaking. My low pressure, my drive gas is leaking. I'm gonna have to tape it and everything. But I just wanna see, we're at 300 already almost. No, I mean 200. I just wanna see if I can use that nitrogen tank to fill this tank here. See what we get going on here. It's looking good so far, y'all. We'll go look at that drive gas in a minute. But yeah, so for anybody who wanted to know, yo, this is auto. I didn't even need that valve there. I could have just went straight from my nitrogen regulator into this without the valve, to tell you the truth. I could have a half-inch refrigeration fitting, put it straight in. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna bypass that valve. Where we at on the nitrogen charge? We're down almost to 1,000 already. It's a big tank of nitrogen, so I don't know if a small tank will be enough. I got a lot of leaks on it too, though. I don't think it's leaking that much to where we just now getting a 200 bar here. I hear a lot of leaking. So if I get rid of the leaks, I'll tell you what. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of these leaks, y'all, and start back up. Here's where we leaving off at. This was at 2,300. It's down to like 19. It started at like 150, 200. So we done 50 bars so far. If this was an air gun, it'd be full right now. This is a big tank here. So I just wanted to start on this instead of my air gun. See what I can get out of a tank. So I'm thinking my small tank will be enough to fill my air guns easy. Yeah, this is an easy air gun fill here. And I just need that big tank right there. And I can fill this probably up. I might need a small tank with it. I'll fix my leaks and I think I'll be alright. I'm gonna undo this valve here. Looks like I didn't need it. Get back started. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So now that I know it's auto, I bought that for nothing. All I needed was what I already had, which I forgot. I did buy this. This was a little adapter from the G12 to MPT. It's a bushing. This I already had. Just some HVAC fittings. But now we are leak free. Had leaks on that stuff there. Now we're leak free. We're in it. We're in it to win it. I'm losing a lot less air now. Seems more efficient this way, y'all. So this works kind of just like the Altaros booster pump, except, you know, you didn't need a tank on it. But I will be nitrogen filling from here on out, y'all. The next time I do this, I think I'll take a count. With all that's been going on, it's been about 10 minutes now. Almost 10 minutes. And we went from 150 to 225. I'd say if I had this hooked just to my gun right now, I'm full. Probably all 3 guns are already full. I am going to fill this tank with it though. Or at least try. I am running low on nitrogen over there though. I don't know if that tank will get me through. I might end up hooking this up to an air compressor. And look there, I'm almost at 500 psi. So I ain't got a whole lot to go. I did waste a lot of nitrogen with my leaks on that valve. But if I get 250, that's pretty much, most of my guns are 250 guns. And it looks like I'm at least 250 off that nitrogen bottle. So I'll take that nitrogen bottle and fill it up tomorrow. So a nitrogen bottle like that cost $33 to fill that. Nitrogen bottles like these, depend on where you go, from 23 to 30 bucks too. I prefer these smaller ones, just way easier to carry around and manipulate. So I'm going to fill a couple of my smaller bottles. I'll take all 3 of these in tomorrow and get them refilled. And that way I can see exactly what I'm going to have going on here as far as my guns. I'll fill my guns off of those. But we're at 500 over there already on my big tank. Well, that's a medium tank. Really. But yeah, I think I like this setup here for my nitrogen fills. This is HVAC compressed nitrogen, so it's dry nitrogen, dry as you're gonna get it. That's gonna keep this clean and my gun clean. I will be adding a filter to the next one though, just in case. You never know. I didn't put a filter on this, but this is HVAC nitrogen. It's supposed to be super clean and super dry. This is what we test with, so I'm assuming it's good. My next step would be to figure out a system where I can let this go and see what happens. Looks like we're pretty much done for here though, y'all. That's probably gonna be my last cycle right there. We took this bottle from 2300 psi, a little over 150 bar, down to 100 bar. And we took this bottle from 100 bar almost to 250. We took that one from 19. It looks like it's almost at 100 now. Should be emptying out, should be dropping off here soon. It's dropping off, yeah. Still getting 100 there. So y'all got to see a whole nitrogen bottle cycle out. 15 minutes to cycle through that nitrogen bottle there. So I got something to do with my half-empty nitrogen bottles now. That tells me that one of these will probably only do a gun or two. And one of those will get me, if I only let this go to 200, I think one of those should get me 300 bar. And now that I have this, I shouldn't be dropping below. Well, I might still go to 150. I might take this thing. So I think we about done for now. I think we about out of nitrogen, y'all. Yeah, it's barely getting to 100. Might get one more. There it is. I think that's it. Alright, y'all. So that's going to be it for the video. 15 minutes. We went from, that's what all my shenanigans, turning it off and back on and everything. We went from 150 to 250. We took this little nitrogen tank here. It's a small boy, a 40. We took it from 150 bar to just a little under, well, maybe right on 100 bar. And this bad boy here, our drive gas, we took it all the way to 0. It's an empty daddy. And the U-Sun is done. Oh, it got one more. We out, y'all.